We are just days away from Crimson Desert and the embargo just got nuked. A Spanish YouTuber accidentally leaked a 50-hour review, and while everyone is losing their collective minds over the combat, there's some seriously questionable stuff buried in the report that nobody is talking about, as far as I've seen. If you're expecting a polished, hand-holding RPG, you're in for a massive wake-up call. We're looking at a masterpiece that is actively trying to make you hate it. The leak says the combat is god tier, comparing it to Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden. You're using trees as slingshots and suplexing enemies into each other. The reviewer also says it takes 8 hours for the combat to actually click. That is a massive gamble. In an era where people refund games after 2 hours on Steam, if they aren't having fun, Pearl Abyss is basically telling the casual audience to get lost. It's bold, it's punishing, and honestly, it's exactly the kind of friction I've been craving. But let's not pretend this won't be a deal breaker for a lot of people. You're going to be getting your teeth kicked in for an entire afternoon before you even understand the flow. One thing that really caught my eye in this leak is the mission structure. Despite the world being this massive physics-driven sandbox, the actual story missions are apparently strictly on rails. He compared it to Rockstar games, meaning if you deviate even an inch from the scripted path, you fail. It's a bizarre contrast. You have this world that feels like Tears of the Kingdom where you can manipulate everything, but then you're forced into these hyperlinear cinematic corridors. It suggests a bit of an identity crisis. Are we playing a sandbox or a movie? I'm hoping the set pieces are bombastic enough to justify the leash, but it's definitely a step back from the freedom we see in modern RPG design. The scale is where things get stupidly ambitious. 50 hours in and he's still in the first area. That's Red Dead 2 levels of detail. We're talking Witcher 3 vibes for the music, and Dragon's Dogma levels of darkness at night. If you wander out without a torch, genuinely blind and probably dead. That kind of atmospheric pressure is rare these days. It makes the world feel dangerous and alive, not just a playground for the player to mess around in. It's clear they spent years building the vibe of Pywel, and from the sounds of it, that's the strongest part of the package. But we have to talk about the absolute mess that is the inventory system. This is the biggest red flag in the league. Apparently you get over encumbered almost instantly. Quest items clog up your slots permanently, and get this, there is no storage at your camps. You have to haul everything back to a bank just to swap currency or dump gear. It sounds like a total bloody nightmare. I don't care how good the dragon riding is. If I have to spend 20% of my playtime micromanaging a backpack because the devs forgot to add a basic storage chest, I'm gonna lose my bloody mind. It's an archaic design choice that feels like it belongs in 2004, not 2026. The reviewer is calling this his favorite open world game ever, yet he's predicting a mid-80s Metacritic score. That tells you everything you need to know. It's a masterpiece buried under clunky menus, a vertical learning curve, and design choices that refuse to respect your time. I'm going all in the second it drops. I want to see if that 8-hour struggle actually leads to the best combat in the genre. I'm going to be uploading my gameplay to my second channel, stratixGaming. There's nothing there yet, because I'm waiting for this specific game to launch the channel. Hit the link in the description, get subbed over there, and let's see if Crimson Desert is a revolution, or just a beautiful, frustrating mess. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.